Hi, I want to I want to say that why I run a dog shelter. I run a dog shelter without any money. Why I do this? Starting two years, there's no donation. That time I already quit my job for I'm a IT support for about 3 years before I quit and do computer sales and service from shop, then from home for about 3 and 8 months, 3 years and 8 months. Then I feed the stray dogs that keep come to under my front neighbor's van below. I feed it. One day he's sitting on a big empty car park, new car park, just done, no people. A Malay with a Iswara car purposely drive through it at night, midnight, while there's nobody. What happened is the black female dog is cannot walk, scream non-stop, may cry non-stop, no appetite to eat. And when I try to touch her, she become very aggressive because of fear. So I post in SVCA, hopefully somebody helps me. Two ladies came at midnight, call me. Came about 1 to 1:30 a.m. in the morning. After 1 to 2 hours, they fear to catch the dog. It's too fierce. Even put a cloth on her body to calm her down. So, but she can get up and walk. Still can walk slowly. So they left. What happened is 2 weeks after, the dog came back with two front legs to crawl. Is pulling the lower body and the rear legs. The rear legs cannot use anymore. It just pull, can see the bone, and she's thin and can see the ribs. But then I call the two ladies again. They scold me. After 6 months, after 6 hours, they finally came and managed to catch it. Turn the cat cage upside down. They managed to catch. Then the appointment for 1 week. Then only the doctor entertained. Doctor say after 1 week of broken backbone, it cannot join back. So they asked me to euthanize it. I refuse. I bring back. So after 2 to 3 days, it never eat anymore. So I quickly bring to the vet. While I'm driving on the way, it become very lethargy and little crying sound, and it died already because of the pain and the pulse, the green pulse came out from the wound. I believe it's too painful, and then she died. So second time is when I was replace the car coolant at the shop. A car might be accidentally drive over a puppy of 6 months because the Indonesian lady buy food and cross the road. The puppy follow for food. Then the car rams into the puppy, and the puppy flew and rolling. So everybody thought it's dead. So they drive away. I just continue to see it. Then the head pop up, and then walking slowly and crying. I I hug it and bring to vet. The vet inject vaccine and say nothing can do. Just hope that it can survive. It appeared that the head got a wound, driven over root wound. But after I bring back home, in 1 to 2 hours, it passed away. It purring, and burping. Then he passed away already. Then I start to feed and rescue the stray dog until now, from 1 to 2, 2 to 6, 6 to 10, 10 to 20, 20 until 30, 30, 38, about 38. Then I receive many counsel compound and fine because of my neighbor keep on complain. Then I will receive a lot of threat. I live unpeacefully. I don't have any money to rent a land or build a shelter. Then finally, they bring a lot of lorry, threaten, talk to the SPCA, the council, force. So luckily, the SPCA founder, he realized a old woman, she already quit doing shelter, so got this space. It's 60 feet long and 15 feet wide shelter. Is narrow yet long. It's considered as a small land shelter with a cement floor and just 1/3 of the roof. So the SPCA founder bring me talk to the developer. So the developer let me use after seeing me. So I use about 2 to 3 years already this place. That time I got 30 something, about 20 to 30 something, 20 adult dog and 10 plus puppies, all caught from the construction site. I was forced, I doing small business at home. I was forced to apply the low post job as a promoter at a retail shop. I work from there because my diploma job, I personally go to the factory and ask. They refuse let me, no position, yet they refuse let me work as an operator. They say I overqualified. So I fake as a secondary school graduate to work as promoter. I need the job urgently. So directly next day after interview, I already start to work. The pay is low. It's a minimal pay in a Malaysia standard. Keep on lack of fun. After 2 to 3 years, after I worked there for about 6 months, I realized I need to get my IT job, the pay is double this. It's about 2,000, opposed to 1,000 promoter. The pay is almost double, 1,008 ringgit. So it's better. It's better. So when I use the shelter, the people keep on take advantage and threw puppy outside my shelter. So I run the shelter and feed dog already 3 to 4 years. Sometimes I post Facebook, really can no choice already. Don't have enough money. Keep on lack of money to feed the dog. Now got slowly got 1 to 2 long-term donator, but mostly it's one-time donator only. So whatever I earn, whatever I receive, I'll put to the dog. Hopefully I get more donation. Got many complications. Got need to vaccination. If not, the virus came. The temper and the parvovirus is very, very deadly. It's not a sickness. It's not a disease. It's a very serious. That's why it's called virus. So I want to say, when I feed dog at the construction site, can see a lot of stray dog and a lot of Malay, especially they are Muslim. Malay is in Malaysia is Muslim. Mostly they very hate dog, considered as very bad luck animal. They always throw stone, beat it, kick it using bicycle or motorcycle. They keep on beat the dog, so I keep rescue the dog. They poison the dog, beat dog, stone dog, kill dog using pipe. They come in group. That's why I rescue the stray dog in Malaysia. I'm a Malaysian Chinese non-Muslim. That's why I rescue the dog. And hopefully more people can donate and support me. I'm doing this alone. Now, because of people keep throwing the dog, then my time cannot match the working hour. People frequently throw dog. I need to arrange space. I take me extra time to feed, to cook, to clean. So it's using my sleep time. I used to sleep 5 hours a day only to sleep, and very exhausting. So when my contract finish, 1 year contract finish for second year, the manager terminate me. She doesn't like a person who always late. I struggle. After my contract finish of 2 years as IT support, I no longer have a job. I still struggle for fun and struggle for time. So I decide to do full time and take care of the dog. My family member refused to help, so I'm doing this alone. And I love the dog. They are like my friend. They greet me like like their dad. I love them very much. They are not an object for dog hater. for Malay to beat. So I hope you all will support me and help me for dog feeding, dry food, chicken, and massive water bill for cleaning and feed water and dog food. Okay, that's it I want to say. Bye.